Mr. President, the last 18 months have been challenging for Jamaica in finding consistent and reliable supplies of vaccines and other health technologies in order to support our response to the pandemic. In the first few months of the pandemic, we had to face a crisis for supplies of personal protective equipment and laboratory supplies as we were at the mercy of larger countries that held on to these resources. This threatened to derail our response and undermine the trust in our health infrastructure, as there were long turnaround times for laboratory tests, as well as dissatisfaction among healthcare workers about supplies of personal protective equipment. In the last few months, it has been the shortage of vaccines, as promises for supplies are delayed as larger countries continue to pull and engulf resources. Even more recently, the break in our supply chain for liquid oxygen created periods of uncertainty in our hospitals. Indeed, the vulnerability of the region, and in particular, the Caribbean sub-region, is very real to us. It is with these experiences fresh in our minds that we support multi-sectoral action and an increase in regional capacity for the development and production of medicines and other health technologies to improve access and enable consistent and reliable response to the region's health priorities. At the same time, Jamaica would ask that the WHO and PAHO intervene to ensure that essential medicines and health technologies that have gone through the rigors of approval are recognized and accepted globally. This we ask as vaccines approved by the WHO, taken by our citizens, are not being accepted in some countries. We are indeed grateful to PAHO for several intercessions on our behalf, and at this time recognize the work of countries like Argentina and Mexico in the production of vaccines that we have benefited from at a time of great need. We also recognize the work of Cuba in the development of vaccines that will no doubt benefit the entire region. And we would also like to recognize Trinidad and Tobago and Costa Rica that have supplied us with liquid oxygen. There is no doubt that regional production capacity increase access and also stimulate economic recovery in the region. We therefore support all the strategic lines of the resolution and urge the Director to provide the technical cooperation and to support them the support to member states in this regard. I thank you.